With the upcoming Copa, I'm thinking about taking my channel into a different direction. Just gonna start maybe perhaps discussing topics I don't know yet. But this topic right here is for single guys, and I'm gonna catch a lot of hate and wonderful little messages down below. But on the subject of relationships, I've noticed Western civilization has seemed to have infected on a level that I feel is pretty bad. In dating, I've noticed that men seem to now have more love and emotion when they're involved in a relationship. Women are more detached, they're more about self, they're more about materialistic things and what they can get out of a relationship. And I know down below I'm going to get a ton of hate mail, which is expected when discussing these kind of topics, but I really don't care. It's difficult in the dating scene, and I know a lot of guys know what I mean. Women are just about me, 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 and you can't get attention from them, especially with social media as a factor. They're getting attention on 33 different levels from everyone from everywhere, and with movies like The Notebook, like they think this is like super mega romantic. Like she takes off with some other guy, and then this dude's building her dream house, and then she just comes along and plops down and goes, "I'm here," and he spends his old age next to her while she has Alzheimer's. Or the infamous scene from Titanic where, oh, it's so romantic, like he just drowns in the middle of the sea there, and no room for him on the door, no room for both of them. It's rough. Movies, Disney movies, princess movies, all these things have become a major factor and an influencer of reality, actually, and it's a bit rough. I don't know if it'll change, if we as a society with our relationships will progress for the better, because it seems like we're progressing for the worse. The family structure has been torn apart. They have succeeded at that. A lot of single mothers, people not sticking it out together. They just quick fold up and run instead of fighting to remain together regardless. And as crazy as this sounds, been listening to a lot of Red Pill and MGTOW in the past, and I agreed with some of the points and disagreed with some of the points, but now that I'm reflecting on it all, I kind of agree with all of the points. And I see us as a civilization, and Western civilization and its culture has really become a very demoralizing factor throughout the world, because we have people all over the world trying to emulate our movies, trying to emulate our music, trying to emulate our way of life, and it's destroying the family unit completely across the globe. And I've noticed a whole lot of cold, callous, get it how you can, forget the other person, they're irrelevant, it doesn't matter. And it's a very volatile and destructive way of life. And I recommend a lot of you guys out there, if you're single, stay away from a woman that has a cell phone. Stay away from a woman that has her face in a cell phone 24/7. Can't cope in reality without her online friends or etc. I think me as a whole, I just recently got into the whole other aspect of social media. I used it mainly for trolling. Those of you who know what I'm talking about know what trolling is. I've been a troll most of the time the internet's been in existence in my existence on the internet. I've just been a shadow troll. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna cover a few topics I think in time to come, because diecast is gonna be a dead thing for me. I'm not gonna be able to do this because they're probably gonna put a hold on all of our channels. Probably even try to find us or delete us. So I'm thinking of what aspect, or should I say, in what direction I want to take my channel. Whether I want to keep it probably going in the direction of where our world as a whole is headed, where my country that I live in, the USA, is headed, where surrounding countries that mimic us is headed. But for now, I suggest you single guys focus on self, improve yourself, up your cash flow, up your assets, up your bank account, up your body, work out, focus on yourself, read, educate yourself, stay away from women. They'll come, and the better off you are. If you really have to have a woman, the better off you are, the better quality of a woman you'll get. That's my advice for all you younger guys out there. Just focus on yourself, man. It just ain't worth it. They're too shallow, fixated on their looks, fixated on what you'll do for them, the attention that you'll give them when they have none to offer. They don't care. They're callous. And the ones that say they do care, they're just after you for other reasons. It's never legitimate reasons, never legitimate concern. It's just always self. And we have become a society of self. So for all you young guys that are stumbling into me or might stumble into this, my advice to you is focus on your education. And I don't just mean university, because there's a lot of people from universities working out of drive-through windows. I mean your education towards life. Focus on learning, focused on building up assets. I recommend a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a very interesting read. If it'll help you up your financial situation. Go to a gym. If you can't go to a gym, do some push-ups, some running. Watch your diet. Maintain yourself. You can go from a 2 as an average man, looks-wise, financial-wise, to a 7. You can catch a 10. But me, I think I'm going to become a monk. Those of you listening that stumble onto me will know what I'm talking about. But it's overwhelming. And at the moment, this is one of the topics I'm going to discuss. I'll be discussing economical collapse, financial situations, all-out chaos, many various different topics to come in the days to come. This is just an intro to where I may take my channel. I may lose some subscribers. I don't know. I will still do diecast up until doomsday hits, when they decide to push the button on us. But I'm just informing y'all, if you're interested in these kind of topics, I will be doing them, because I do YouTube for the pleasure of it, and I think these are topics that I'm going to have a good pleasure in also, besides the fact that I collect things of value, things that interest me. But I hope y'all stay tuned. I may even change my name. I'm not sure to what yet, but I'm ultimately going to wait until they hit the button on me. But y'all have a good one out there. Nice talking to you.